WaWa. It's the place to get food in Philadelphia. At least, that's what the rumor is. WaWa is a powerhouse in the tri-state area that lots of people in the East Coast use as an everyday convenience. When it's days you don't feel like cooking, or you just want something quick to eat, WaWa has your bag. Now, is this true? Well, that's why I was assigned to investigate this in a 7-day WaWa challenge. Josh has assigned me a budget. Now, currently, we don't know what that budget is. So, to stay under budget, I will only be eating about 1 to 2 meals a day. The limit is $15 a day. So, I would have to stay within that range. Now, come on. People. For day one, I wanted to start with something I haven't even tried yet. So I got the quesadilla with pepper jack cheese and jalapeno ranch. This was fire, bro. The sauce mixed well with the pepper jack, making it a bit spicy, which I really love. And I got WaWa hot sauce and tried adding it, but the WaWa hot sauce just did not hit. Now wait, you say. You forgot the bev. Nah, I didn't. I got a WaWa brand peach iced tea, and it tasted completely artificial. I spent $9.74 for day one.
Day two,
I tried to get a deal going, but the only side they had were meatballs, and I already got a chicken sandwich, so that was a bust. But I did get coffee, and let me tell you, WaWa coffee is bomb. You have a self-serve area for your coffee, meaning you could make pretty much anything with the selections they have. Depending on how you make the coffee, it's always good. Unless, I am a coffee god. No. The chicken sandwich was alright. The chicken is obviously microwaved, and sadly it is apparent. I then ended up sewing the first patch to my denim jacket. I poked myself hella, but I'd say it came out pretty solid. Day 3 was another day that I wanted to try something I haven't, and so I tried a breakfast option. I picked up a sausage burrito. It was horrible. It had no flavor to it, and you can absolutely tell that it was just processed junk. It sucked too, because burritos are one of my favorite meals, and this was highly disappointing. Though, the holiday blend coffee made me feel a lot better about the whole thing. When lunch came around, I went back to WaWa and I picked up a barbecue chicken sandwich with chili, finally getting that $6 deal. It was the first time I hit the $15 limit for the day. The sandwich was hella spicy with the added jalapenos, and I did get chili. Now, I might be biased because I love chili, but the WaWa chili is fire. Day 4. Now, Josh recommended that I do the old American good old burger and fries combo from WaWa, so I did. But I had to wait until 4 p.m. to get my meal because WaWa only serves dinner around that time. While I was waiting for my meal, there was lots of people there. It made me realize that lots of people rely on WaWa for their everyday lunches and dinners. WaWa seems to be a very integral part of people's lives. The convenience is just something many can't pass up on. Eventually, I got my meal, and let me tell you, the fries were too soft and soggy for my liking, but the burger was good. If you like school food, of course. The burger was thrown together, but because WaWa is pretty much a fast food spot, I don't care. Now this is day 5. Day 5 was very busy for me, so I was only able to get items from the grab-and-go area. The grab-and-go area and their options are typically the healthier options that WaWa offers, which would be like salad wraps, fruits, and warm foods. I ended up getting a chicken Caesar salad wrap and a bag of apple slices. The apple slices are similar to the ones you just get at school. I noticed that the healthier option was a bit overpriced, which doesn't make sense to me, but hey, that's late stage capitalism for you. After that, my partner gave me a haircut. I've been cutting my own hair for a while now, but pricing these days, oh man, are atrocious. So if you have a cheap barber, please thank them for doing the Lord's work. This is day 6. Day 6 was also a very busy day, so I wasn't able to do much. If there is one thing I can glaze unconditionally about WaWa, it's its smoothies. I grabbed a strawberry banana smoothie with chicken nuggets from their grab and go, and ooh, let me tell you, that stuff was fire. I added protein and yogurt to my smoothie, which definitely improved it, and the nuggets were great. They were very meaty and well seasoned. I felt pretty filled with this combo. The smoothie was put together with real fruit, so WaWa gets a point from me for that. Day 7. This was my final day for the challenge, so I decided to get something I haven't tried. Again, I got a panini and a protein shake. The panini was good, but the toasting on the bread could have been better. You had the edges that were really toasted, but then once you went to the center, it was very like soggy, not toasted like at all anymore. WaWa does his best to cater to different needs of their customers, and it definitely shows. Although the prices don't really reflect that though. Now, just like any company, of course, it's good, but there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. And like any other company, it's not fully good, also it's not fully bad, but WaWa parades itself as a good place, and for many, it is. But that's really all based on what you deem worthy as a food place. But anyway, now at the end of all this, we find our budget. Our budget was $120 for 7 days. We were only allowed to pay maybe like $15 a day. Out of the 7 days, the total equaled to $84.64. So I had $35 left that I could have used for bigger and brighter things. But because I didn't know, that's what we got to. So in a week, I wouldn't say that's bad. I mean, depending on your wallet, of course. I'd say you could live a pretty decent life on WaWa alone, depending on whether your stomach will allow you or not. This has been the 7-day WaWa challenge.
Oh, I know a lot about WaWa. There's been a WaWa near my house pretty much all my life.
Okay. And what would you say is your favorite item from WaWa?
Gonna sound a little basic, but it's always been a hoagie. Though I do have affinity for their little side things like the mozzarella sticks, or my actual favorite, the soft pretzel with the jalapeno cheese in it.
What do you think WaWa could improve?
Well, I think they need to cut off what they're doing right now. Like, they need to realize what they have amassed and, not grow too quick. Because I feel like right now WaWa is becoming such a big conglomerate, such a big monolith that it might crack under its own pressure, its own hype.
Okay.
So,
all right. What's a food item you think WaWa should sell?
What don't they sell right now is the real question. I feel like they should do, it would probably be horrible, but maybe some more cultural stuff like a kebab, maybe. I feel like they would mess up a gyro, but that's another interesting item they might add.
On December 20, 2019, the WaWa CEO, Chris, came out and said that they found malicious software on its payment processing server that affected every location across the country. It is believed to have lasted between March 4th and December 12th of 2019. It did affect 34 million cards. Now, 6 lawsuits were filed for damages, but the Pennsylvania Attorney General, Josh Shapiro, bailed out WaWa for $8 million to resolve the data breach. Do you think that was the right move?
WaWa isn't even just exclusively Philly, it's also a lot of New Jersey. So I feel like it's more WaWa's responsibility as a big conglomerate right now. I mean, they're not too far behind from 7-Eleven aside from their existence. They are newer money, but they are massive. They should have been able to cover the cost of that. And it's their responsibility to do so. So I don't see why they needed a bailout from a prominent governor or official.
Okay. WaWa or Sheetz?
I'm not familiar with Sheetz.
There's your answer. Okay, Dynel.
Okay.
Now I hear you are a WaWa connoisseur. Is this true?
Well, I do like WaWa, I got this Dr. Pepper, some Ruffles, all from WaWa.
Okay. What do you know about WaWa?
Well, I know that they supply me with my food when I'm looking for something really cheap. I know that their color is red, and I know that there's a bunch of WaWa stores in Center City, so that wherever I am, I can always stop at a WaWa to get something to eat, And they're open really late, so that if you're ever hungry, you can go on Uber Eats and get yourself like dinner or dessert.
Now, what is your favorite food item, or any item from WaWa?
Oh, that's easy. So I really enjoy the WaWa chicken sandwiches. You have to put a little bit of pepper jack on them, some lettuce, tomato, baby spinach, cucumbers,
Ugh.
and sometimes jalapeno peppers. And then also the mac and cheese. Oh my goodness. I will order that mac and cheese every time.
What do you think WaWa could improve?
Those cheesesteaks. The cheesesteaks are atrocious. I'm in Philadelphia. Why am I getting a cheesesteak with Cheese Whiz on it?
Yeah.
And they didn't give you an option. Like in the very beginning, it was just cheesesteak with Cheese Whiz. Disgusting. That's honestly a crime.
I know your love of WaWa, so WaWa could never do something bad in your eyes. But how do you feel about this? In Coral Gables, Florida, land which was planned to use for affordable housing was instead approved for a new WaWa gas station. How do you feel about that?
I want to say that there's some perfectly good reason for it. However, maybe they're making houses for the WaWa employees to work at for 8 to 12 hours a day, you know?
Maybe, but I thought company towns were illegal.
Okay. So look, I feel like, is it wrong? Yes. But who doesn't do something wrong every once in a while, you know?
Thank you for your time. Everything we learned will be used against your will.
Oh.
And
Can I say one
you
more
for
thing?
of course.
Okay, wait, I just have to get it up. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. Wait, okay. Boom.
Get him out of here.